The cross was the heart of the gospel and the central theme of Christianity. The word of the cross includes the entire gospel message and work, God's plan and provision for man's redemption. Christ's work on the cross is the pinnacle of God's revealed work. Now, in talking about the dynamics of the cross, Paul made three statements in particular that really spoke to my heart. First of all, he talked about the foolishness of the cross. He said that the cross is foolishness to those who do not believe. The word foolishness is where we derive our word moron. It really means that the message of the cross is moronic. It means absolute nonsense. It means absurdity. Now, a good number of you raised your hands a moment ago, and I know I have a good number of preacher brothers in this room. Think with me for just a moment. God has called you to ministry, and He's given you a message that to the people that listen to it before they're converted to Jesus Christ, see, your message is absolute nonsense, absurdity. That anything significant should be accomplished through the death of a carpenter of Nazareth was sheer absurdity to the Greek mind. That one, even the Son of God, could die on a piece of wood on a nondescript hill in a nondescript part of the world and thereby determine the destiny of every person who ever lived seemed stupid. You've heard it before. How could someone that lived 2,000 years ago affect my life today, much less where I'm going to spend eternity? You see, God so designed the message of the cross that it allows no place for man's merit, man's obtainment, man's understanding, or even man's pride. No one in heaven will be receiving glory for being there save the Lord Jesus Christ because of what He did on the cross. And so this is how the cross is viewed by unbelievers who rely on their own wisdom. I believe it's a challenge to the modern 21st century preacher. I believe every now and then the devil whispers into your ear and says, now think for a moment. You're very educated. You've got a good theological education. Why don't you just try to connect with the people that are coming and speak to their felt needs instead of preaching this message of absurdity? But I'm grateful to God after 33 years of preaching that God still takes the foolishness of the cross and changes lives for the glory of God. The foolishness of the cross. But He goes a step further and He speaks of the force of the cross.